minutes ago.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Super GamesCast 64. This is episode 20-something?
No, there's no way we're to 20 yet.
Yeah, we passed 20 the other day.
Seriously?
We've been doing this for 20
We're doing
years.
this shit for 20 weeks?
20 weeks.
God.
I think this might be the longest podcast I've ever done outside of the Bad Radio Weekly Wrap-Up, which doesn't count.
Why does that not count?
Because it's not really a podcast it's not my podcast, it's a Bad Radio podcast. It's not mine. I'm just a host. A mere host. Host of the most.
No, that's not true.
No, it's not. What's up? This is the Super GamesCast 64 podcast. On here we talk about video games.
Yeah.
Or some other stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes we talk about Young Pope.
We always talk about Young Pope.
We always talk about the Young Pope.
I'm
shenanigans he's up to these days.
I think I'm 4 episodes behind.
You're
now.
4 episodes
I've skipped
behind?
2 weeks, but they do 2 episodes a week, and so I'm.
Why do they do
behind.
2 a week?
They do 1 on Sunday and 1 on Monday. I don't know.
Doesn't make sense.
Hey, doesn't have to. It's Young Pope.
He's the Young Pope. He can do whatever he wants.
He demanded.
He demanded 2 a week. That Jude Law.
Yeah.
How old is Jude Law?
It's probably 40.
40?
Yeah, I think in the show he's like 42.
Okay.
46, something like that.
He's not the youngest Pope. You know that.
Well, the show's not called The Youngest Pope. It's just called The Young Pope.
The Young Pope.
Yeah.
Not
We had
the
this
youngest.
exact same discussion today in the office. Some guy came in and was like, hey, did you know that there actually was a younger Pope? And we were all like, it's not called The Youngest Pope, Terry.
God damn it, Terry.
Well, we call him Turry.
Turry.
Turreh.
Yeah.
Turry.
Why do you call him Turry?
He just looks like a Turry.
Is he kind of big and...
No.
Is he a great big fat person?
No.
That's why I call him Turry.
He's a little stocky.
Okay.
Bald and has a nice little fuzz beard.
Little fuzz beard.
Going on.
Does he look like John Little?
I don't know who that is.
He's a guy that works up here now.
No.
Don't worry about it.
No, I don't know. Well, I mean, I am an employee up here, so
I guess.
I should know.
Still are.
My colleagues.
Speaking of your work, if you don't know, this is Super GamesCast 64. We talk about video games and shit. I'm Trey Mitchell. That's Austin Guttery up there. And Austin Guttery works at The Well Delivers.
Yeah.
With Quiche Serios.
Yep.
And Mikkel Serios.
Well, Mike's more like an intern.
He's an intern there?
Cash and Jason are the 2 guys.
Okay. Cash runs the shit.
Yeah.
And Austin does a lot of cool video work for the Mavs.
You're telling me.
A lot of it's just, superimposing Dirk's head into a movie scene.
Yep.
Great stuff.
Thanks.
But I can't do it. So
you want to hear a sneak preview of what we got coming up?
Yeah, sure.
Dirk's head superimposed into Men in Black.
Oh!
You know what we're calling it?
Men in Blue.
Mavs in Blue.
Oh, dang.
It's top secret, so don't let anyone hear that.
Well, you just revealed it on the podcast.
Well, a podcast with 0 listeners.
Yeah, that's true, buddy. Anyway, you did something really... all your work's really good.
Thanks.
I think you're very talented.
Thanks.
And I was just saying, I don't think you'll talk to me in 5 years because you'll be so famous and talented that you'll have no time for me.
Yeah, and I was saying I would make sure I don't talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even if I really want to hang out and I'm outside your door, I'm going to make sure nothing. I don't.
You're going to come up here and be like, Austin, and they're just...
I'll be like, it's $3 for an autograph.
I don't do pictures. No.
All right, no.
Sorry. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, you did something really neat that got some traction online.
Yeah?
What'd you do? What
we
was
did a video that was a little more advanced than our normal. Ready for this?
Yeah.
Take Dirk's head, superimposed.
I'm sorry I give that shit. It's not the imposing the head. It's just the idea of, hey, let's just make this a movie scene and have Dirk in it. I don't know. It's Cash's idea probably, right? The whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
They love it.
It's a really good idea. You just do it all the time. I think I'm just joking. It's fine. It's great.
So
it's really cool and they're involved. It's fine.
This time, instead of taking Dirk's head and superimposing it onto a Bug's Life, we when we were getting the players' reactions and stuff at the beginning of the year, Wesley Matthews, he plays on the Dallas Mavericks.
Yes, the Dallas Mavericks.
Yes, he does basketball And
what's basketball? I'm a video game nerd, so I don't know about sports.
It's NBA 2K17. It's that.
No, I don't know. I don't play that sports ball stuff. Sports ball.
You basically ball and you throw ball.
Sport ball and sport ball
into circle.
Do you hate people that say sports ball?
Yeah, because it's like just let people like stuff.
Yes.
Like
shut up.
Yeah.
We get it.
Oh, okay, yeah, we get it. It's like you know.
Oh, sports ball.
I'm above that.
Throw a ball in a hoop.
Yeah, so you throw a ball in hoop.
Yeah. Anyway.
And so we always ask the players, hey, is there anything you're into or that you want us to make, you know, a video of you doing this here? And Wesley Matthews gave us a couple things. He was like, oh, make me Goku. I want to be Goku. Make me Super Saiyan.
And so, a little controversial statement. I don't know if it's controversial. Black people love Dragon Ball Z.
I don't know what it is, but black people love Dragon Ball Z.
I remember like seeing a dude at a gas station, a black dude wearing a Goku shirt. I'm like, dude, that's an awesome shirt. He's like, thank you, man.
Every black dude I know loves Dragon Ball Z, and it's weird. I have a Goku shirt that I'll wear every once in a while.
Yeah.
I have the Turtle Hermit, the orange shirt, and like. You may think I'm exaggerating. I'm not kidding. 90% of the time I wear that, a black dude comes up to me and says, hey, dude, love the shirt. And I'm always like, thanks, dude.
That's crazy.
And we have an African-American gentleman who works at the office. He sprays he's like the pest control guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be like 50 at least. And I have a Goku sticker on the back of my car.
Yeah,
we were both in the parking lot at the same time. And he came up to me and shook my hand and was like, hey, man, love the sticker.
What is this? Why is it so popular? You know, all right, or is it? It's just really popular in general, but white people are more kind of like, you know, they're more like black people are more like they don't care. They don't care. Dragon Ball Z is great, but white people are like, I don't want to be like a nerd.
I think everybody loves Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And in white people land, it's nerdy to like it, and in black people land, it's become cool.
Yeah.
And so
maybe we'll get KJ on here to ask him.
Who?
We need KJ from their podcast. I just blanked out on their name of their podcast. It's the 90s nostalgia podcast they do. Total Recall.
Yeah, Partial Recall.
Partial Recall.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. No, I want to get them on. We can
discuss that.
Yeah, we'll discuss why Dragon Ball Z is so big in the community.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm sorry. Keep going with your story.
Yeah, so he likes to be called Wesley. Wesley wanted to be Goku, so instead of just cutting out Dirk's head and superimposing it onto Balto, we did like a basically fully animated, well, not fully animated, we did a partially animated thing where, so we filmed him wearing the Goku wig, and we bought a Dragon Ball online, and we had him do a Kamehameha wave, and he charged up Super Saiyan style, and then I spent all weekend a few weeks ago animating big, glowing hair on him, and he charges up and shoots a Kamehameha wave, and it's a whole delight.
Did you go through? Because I've seen tutorials on how to do like the Super Saiyan hair and all that. Did you go through tutorials and learn how to do all this stuff?
I just watched some of the other GIFs and basically just had to animate by hand each laser and smoke and hair and stuff. It took a long time.
It's really well done, especially when you kind of work with perspective. When he shoots the power ball and he flies back. I think it's really well done.
Well, I got free reign on this one to do whatever I wanted because nobody in the office knew even the first thing about it. They keep saying Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan?
I know. Next time you see Cash, will you please beat him up for
I'll beat him up
saying
for
Cyan.
I remember I used to be a real nerd in middle school, and in gym class I would throw basketballs doing Kamehameha and I'd shoot the hoop. I was a real nerd.
You must have been cool.
I was a cool kid.
I was beating people like you up.
Yeah.
In basketball. That's what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a tough guy.
Tough guy.
I was doing exactly what you were doing.
Did you watch the movie Boyhood?
No, I didn't.
I watched the first part of that, and it was really cool. And my mom watched the rest with my dad, and she said that I would like it because it's everything I liked as a kid is in that movie.
Okay.
But the first part of the movie, the kid has he's watching Dragon Ball Z. He's got Dragon Ball Z posters on his wall.
That's really cool.
He has a Dragon Ball Z cover.
Oh,
it's
dope.
really cool, actually.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Everyone loves it.
Yeah.
And Cash was real skeptical that this
Cash
one was
would be
gonna
skeptical.
Good, and he's like, man, I don't know. I mean, we're going to run it in.
It's not from the 80s, Cash.
Yeah.
Sorry.
like, yeah, we'll run it in the in-game and stuff, and then he said it got a great reaction. Well, not great. He said it got a good reaction at the game, and then it blew up online.
Yeah.
Which I knew. I was banking on the online stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't think the people at the game would get it that much.
The thing about Dragon Ball Z is that it's extremely generational. You know, like people 30 and under get it. People over 30 have no clue what it is.
If you take a step back and look at it, it's really dumb.
Oh, it's extremely dumb.
A big, strong Japanese flying man who just beats up lizard
Monkey
people.
man who beats lizard people and screams for 3 episodes, powering up.
But it's so good.
Yes, it's amazing. It's an action, it's an action cartoon.
Now, I hold Dragon Ball way closer to my heart than Dragon Ball
I like
Z.
Dragon Ball a lot.
Dragon Ball is way better than Dragon Ball Z, in my opinion. But they're still both good.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching Dragon Ball Super. It's been airing on Adult Swim every week. So it's been good. So
I liked, what was it the movie where it was like this big grotesque fat guy eating stuff? It was like the monster he was like eating and Goku had to fight him. I remember there was like a movie.
Was it one of the filler sagas?
I felt like it was Dragon Ball. It was young Goku.
Oh, okay.
It felt like it was some movie because I just remember like it was this humongous, grotesque. I don't know if it was a human or something just eating.
Chi-Chi's dad is real fat.
Yeah. No, it was definitely a villain and he just ate and ate, and that was like his like greed,
I mean, you think like Boo?
It wasn't Majin Buu. It wasn't Dragon Ball Z, it was Dragon Ball.
Huh.
I don't know how we'll ever know this.
Well, maybe our listener will tweet in.
Yeah. Weirdly is weirdly a word?
Strangely.
A friend of mine from high school mentioned that he liked the podcast. So
really?
We might.
Okay.
Have
He's our
more
listener. We found him.
Yeah, we found one. We found 2.
Who's the guy? Chris, the guy who's always tweeting.
Yeah, Chris the Fields. He listens.
Mike Soroy is an avid listener.
Does he really listen to this?
I don't even know if he knows it exists.
Doesn't know it. You should tell him it exists.
Okay.
I don't think he listens to podcasts. I've asked him before.
Yeah.
He says that he doesn't listen to podcasts.
I'm sure he doesn't.
No.
I've been listening to Dan Carlin a lot lately.
Mm-hmm.
You down with Dan Carlin?
Who's Dan Carlin?
He does Hardcore History.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I recognize the name. I know Hardcore History. I've not been listening to that. But that sounds like it's something I should be listening to.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I listened to it a couple of years ago, the World War I one, and now he's...
What is the Apocalypse one he's doing?
Yeah, I just listened to that one. I just finished
What's
that
that
one.
about, World War II?
No, it's about the development of nuclear weapons from the late 30s all the way through the Cuban Missile Crisis.
That sounds fascinating.
It's really fascinating.
Yeah.
I knew nothing about the Cuban Missile Crisis, and I had no idea how scary an event that was.
Oh, dude, it was intense. Like, people thought it was going to be the end of the world.
Oh, yeah. We basically were on the brink of ending the world.
Yeah.
Essentially.
They were, yeah. We still are.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Trump out there. Am I right?
It
so topical.
It took us 13 minutes to get to Trump.
All right. Well, it only took us like 1 to get to Young Pope.
Yeah, it did, actually. So we're doing all right, I think. We're doing okay. Young Pope. Anyway, yeah, so it like blew up.
Yeah.
It I think I looked on the Twitter page. It's like it's the most viewed video on the Mavs recently. Like I think it had like a few 1,000 views. It got featured on GameSpot Facebook.
Pretty dope.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Have you been reached out by anybody? Like, has anyone talked to you about it? Like from high up?
If they have, Cash hasn't told me.
Okay.
He might be sweeping all that under the rug.
Yeah, like
keep me making $4.25 an hour.
We got all these outlets contacting you. They want you to be your animator.
Yeah.
Who knows, man?
Because usually when we got good stuff, it blows up on Bleacher Report and Kissing Susie, whatever that one is.
Well,
and,
do you have your own kind of a website for you to?
I have the domain name that I paid $12 for, but I don't have an actual website.
Well, maybe make sort of a kind of a resume on a website.
Regonk.com is the only website I own that you can actually go to.
You should maybe make a YouTube with all your, work, just like a portfolio.
Oh, I've been wanting to. That's why I own the domain with my name. I just haven't gotten around to buying Squarespace or anything. And
that's the thing. It's expensive. I did it for a bit. I just didn't want.
It's $100 a year, but you have to pay it all at once. I just don't do that.
Yeah, it's tough. I try to make one, and I probably should go back and make sort of a portfolio thing.
Also, don't let Mike and Cash tell you that Regonk.com is like their thing. I did the entire website.
Okay.
I mean, they certainly had input of ideas, some, but they're always taking credit for it on air, and I just like to.
Where can our listeners find this video?
Maverick's Facebook is probably the best way to find it. Just scroll down a couple weeks.
All right, Maverick's Facebook.
I don't know if it would be on their YouTube.
It's on their YouTube.
Okay, well
it's
then
on
that's
the Maverick's
probably
YouTube.
easier.
Yeah.
Just search Wesley Matthews, Black Man, Basketball, Anime, Goku, Kamehameha,
Dragon Ball,
Yamcha, and then
Yamcha.
I'll find it.
Okay.
Yeah, we made Wes Matthews into Yamcha, and he dies really early.
Oh no.
Yeah. You know, Yamcha's like one of the most powerful and best fighters on the planet. He just gets overshadowed by
Krillin,
aliens. Well, Krillin is the strongest, most powerful human on the planet.
Yeah.
But he's married now. Like a chump.
He is a chump.
Yeah.
I always like Piccolo.
Yeah.
No, you know what? My favorite was Trunks.
Future Trunks or Kid Trunks?
Future Trunks.
Yeah, Future Trunks.
Yeah,
cool.
I always liked that idea that he had to come back.
Got that cool 90s hair.
Yeah, it's got the two little strands in the middle. My screen name was Saiyan Trunks 9 for the longest time.
You mean Cyan?
Cyan Trunks 9. I always liked his like purple hair, and he was really. I just thought he was cool. I liked the whole time travel, thing. Sort of a kind of a Terminator. He was kind of like the Connors. What's his name in Terminator? A little bit. Or I don't know. Not Reese. He's kind of like the Terminator. He's coming back to save everybody. So that's good. It's good stuff. Good stuff. So we got about 13 minutes. So I brought.
Just a disclaimer, this is not going to be a very video gamey episode.
We got some news.
Yeah, we got a little bit.
But before we, maybe we should talk about what we played before we go into this.
No.
Want to go on this first?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm not a humongous fan of Taco Bell, but I do like anytime they bring out one of their gross-ass menu items.
Their wacky new shit.
Wacky new radio. Wacky new food products. And they have the, what's it called? The naked chicken. The naked chicken chalupa. And it is a chicken patty that is a chalupa, and there's just like lettuce and shit.
Yeah, it's like the chicken is the shell.
Yeah.
Of the chalupa. It looks so gross.
It reminds me of the KFC double, whatever it was called, the double down or.
So we're just gonna go to town on this?
Well, so I bought 2
for
us to try, and I want to get a little taste test.
Okay.
A little for radio taste test.
Soggy. It's been sitting a while.
Yeah, it's been sitting a while.
My belly's full of Eatsy's free floor cookies.
Floor cookies?
Yep, they were in a box on the floor.
All right, you take your first bite and tell me what you think.
Here I go. I'm going to take one bite.
This is really soggy.
You know what?
What?
Not bad.
Not bad? All right, I want to go for it.
Oh, God, it's spicy, though. Okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to get it.
Mm-hmm.
It just tastes exactly like what you'd expect. It's a piece of chicken with lettuce in the middle.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
It's almost gluten-free. Don't do that. Do not do that.
So, yeah, Taco Bell for all your Tex-Mex needs. When we ring the bell, that means quality.
We're gonna have to shit after this.
Well, I mean, yeah. You not? Okay, I had this argument with Mike the other day. He was saying when you eat something, it pushes like shit out of you. I had tried to tell him, no, food stays in your stomach for like 4 hours before it moves on. You don't just like eat something and
it's not like
it makes room.
No.
He's dumb. Okay, I like it.
Turn off your mic.
I might go get another one at some point.
Really? We've lost all our listeners.
Well, I ate really well tonight. I had a nice piece of salmon, a little white rice, vegetables. And I had a fucking chicken circle with lettuce and sauce in the middle just now. Ruined it all.
What sauce was that in the middle?
I don't know. Spicy ranch.
Well,
it was weird. Well, thanks, Trey.
you're welcome. We can now say we had that.
How many thumbs up do you give it?
I give it a 8.5 out of 10.
I'm not gonna have my bar be that high, so I'm gonna give it a.
I mean, I give it a 7 out of 10, maybe actually.
I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think this can go to 10.
No, it's nothing special, really. It tastes just like a chicken patty without bread.
Yeah. This is just a way for them to save money.
Here it kind of is.
Now I give you a chalupa, no tortilla. Now it's a piece of chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could take chicken home and fold it in half and put.
Oh yeah, you could go to Chick-fil-A and get a chicken patty.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you, Taco Bell.
Yeah, fuck you, Taco Bell.
Take your dirty
bitch.
money back.
I'm gonna go get a return. Do you think they would return it?
Well, like you ate the whole thing and then they would take it back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just throw it up.
Yeah, they probably. Oh God, now I don't want this.
Mm.
I'm gonna eat it though.
What have you been playing, man?
Nothing.
While you shove it in your mouth?
Nothing.
Why not?
I'm just finishing up Pokemon.
We're supposed to be reviewing Res 7.
Oh, I've been playing that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to spoil anything though. There's a Pokemon Go event today.
There's still Pokemon Go events?
Yes, this new one started today, lasts till Valentine's Day.
I'm glad it's still going on.
Yeah.
People like Mino need to shut the hell up.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that, but yeah.
But Pokemon's still a thing?
It's still a thing. It's a thing. It's just nostalgia.
Oh, did they bring it back?
It's nostalgia. They brought it back. I didn't know. I thought that was like in the 90s.
Yeah, fuck his beautiful face.
No, don't say that.
Well, I don't mean
He's a
like,
nice kid. He's a good kid. He's just trying to get through it.
I know.
Trying to get by. I like Mino. Mino, shout out to Mino if he's listening.
Hey, Mino. Love you.
Hey, Mino.
He lives near me.
He does?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you two hang out?
That's okay. I'd like to, but I don't think he likes. I'm nervous.
You're nervous around him?
Yeah.
What makes you nervous about him?
He's a hunk.
He's a hunk.
He's a single hunk, though. Oh no.
No, he's dating.
That's right. I forgot about.
He's got a very nice girlfriend. He's got a very nice girlfriend. She's very nice.
Well, I'm glad you think so.
She's very sweet. She's a nice, pretty lady.
Cool. Moving in.
No.
On his territory.
Nah. I won't do that to bros.
Women are things, Trey.
No, I don't do that to bros. It's not what I'm about.
Cool.
Bros for hoes.
Bros for hoes?
Bros before hoes.
Oh. Okay. That's a weird way to live your life.
Why? I'm all about my bros, man.
That's why.
Jesus, this is a disaster.
It's not as bad as last week, though, so we can do whatever we want.
No, we got your story in, which is great. Your fucking stupid video that no one gives a shit about. Then we got the fucking chicken
we ate
stuff.
Your stupid chicken circle.
That everyone fucking loves, the chicken. Everyone loves chicken, so I don't get why you have to insult it.
I know plenty of people who don't like chicken.
Who?
In fact, most people I know don't like chicken.
Everyone loves chicken.
No.
Who?
Randy.
Randy?
Yeah.
Randy Cody?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And Turry.
Do you know anyone who does not like chicken?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I mean, besides people who don't eat meat, I'm not going to
Yeah.
count them, but I don't know anyone who's just like,
yeah,
no,
I just don't like chicken.
It just doesn't, it just tastes like flavorless meat.
Yeah. That's weird.
It's like people who don't like chocolate. Like, I know people who don't like chocolate, and it's like...
I know more people that don't like chocolate than don't like chicken.
You know anyone who doesn't like water? I have a couple friends who like have an aversion to drinking plain water.
I've heard of that. Like really picky people.
Yeah. They're snobs.
Yeah, I mean, there's, people that don't like mayonnaise. I had a friend when I was a kid, like, he did not, he would order a pizza, and it would just be plain, no sauce, no cheese, and just sausages on it. So it's pretty much bread with sausage on it.
Ew.
Yeah, it was gross.
Mayonnaise is gross, though.
Yeah, a lot of it's gross.
Hey, how about buttermilk that's like hard?
Mayonnaise is almost like a food lubricant. I think that's the best way I heard it.
I guess.
Like, that's why I get mustard, because it's kind of food lubricant. Because, you don't want a sandwich that's all dry. So you want to get that lubed up a little bit with some kind of, like, mustard or mayo. Or
Mustard's all right on a sandwich.
Yeah, on a sandwich it is.
You know what's fucking gross is eggs.
I'm starting to get less. I used to love eggs, and I think I'm just starting to kind of not like them as much.
It's the texture.
Yeah.
They smell like straight up ass.
And they can get really gross.
Yeah.
Like, scrambled eggs can get really gross if you cook them wrong.
And I'm pro-life, and I don't think we should be eating aborted chickens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, he was a good friend of mine, so that was a ticket drop for all you non-ticket people.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, well, he was a good friend of mine, and why would you tell him he's not that great? Well, yeah, he's a good friend of mine.
Oh.
That one, that old chestnut.
One of my favorites is, you had 2 sons.
You had 2 sons. One was named Brett. Yeah, well, he died a long time ago, and, you be Norm.
You had 2 sons.
Someone
at Bart Jr. Now, isn't that incredible?
Yeah, well, he died 19 years ago.
Yeah, but you had 2 sons. One Bart Jr.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I know. He did pass
No,
away,
yeah, I
though.
know, but Bart Jr., isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's crazy, but I mean, he's no longer with us.
Who was that they were talking to?
I forgot, but it's amazing.
It is amazing.
I like the Fran who had a kid who passed away. Oh, my friend had a kid who passed away. He got sick and passed away.
Now I'm getting sad.
Why?
I don't know.
Get sad.
Look at you laughing over there at someone's passing away.
Yeah, life is all a stage.
Whoa, it really is.
Mm-hmm.
You're the player.
We're all the players.
Damn.
It's like video games, bro. Video games.
Speaking of video games.
Oh, segue. Bow.
They said Sega. I got really excited.
Sega.
That Sega drop is the best.
Yeah.
What's happening in the world of video games?
Well, Austin, let me tell you what I've been playing. I've been playing a little game called Resident Evil 7, Austin.
Don't give away too much.
The game we're supposed to be reviewing today.
Yeah, let's talk about it then. I shot some zombies in a house. What did you do?
Well, I didn't shoot any zombies yet. There weren't any zombies yet.
Oh. Who you been shooting?
No one. I haven't shot anybody yet. I mean, I've only played a little bit of it, but it feels very much like Outlast. It reminds me, it's very Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Outlast, PT. It's really cool.
Okay.
And I'm not that experienced with Resident Evil games, so...
Now, isn't Resident Evil 4 considered one of the best games ever?
Yeah, it is.
For the G-Cube?
Mm-hmm. It's considered one of the best, if not like the best Resident Evil game. I own Resident Evil Remake and Resident Evil's 4 on PlayStation 4. I probably should play those.
Yeah, you probably should.
But I mean, I don't have much experience with Resident Evil. I understand like a lot of the concepts, like there's a lot of puzzling and inventory management, which I've not seen that yet, but I hear it's supposed to come later.
Now, when did the first Resident Evil come out?
Oh man, that came out on the PlayStation.
Like 97?
90-something. Let me check this.
Okay, we can cut it out. We can say whatever we want right here.
I'm getting just the freaking movie series here. No one cares about the movie series.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the movies.
No.
Oh.
What
are there games?
Yeah, they're games.
Oh, I thought there was just the incredible Mila Jovovich film series.
The first game came out on March 22nd, 1996.
Oh, so we just had the 20th anniversary.
We did just have the 20th anniversary.
That would have been a good time to release this bullshit.
Yeah. It's been getting good buzz, damn good buzz.
Game.
So it's been getting good buzz. It's fun. I mean, I always say I need to stop saying I mean. It's fun. I've not played too much of it. There are things I like about it so far. It feels like
good.
PT. I'm interested to play more of it. It's scary, but it's not like
Is it spooky?
It's very eerie and atmospheric.
Okay.
I don't really get too scared with horror games. There's certain things that creep me out, and really it kind of goes into more. I get scared about things that aren't really horror game things. I get scared of like really humongous bosses, and you're very underpowered. I get kind of like, oh god, I gotta go away. I gotta turn away. But yeah, it's scary. It's creepy, but it's not like I'm not freaking out. There's some people who can't handle that stuff at all, but I don't know. I'm fine.
Games usually don't scare me. There was one game on Xbox 360, and there was like a demo. I don't remember what it was called, but you're in this like insane asylum, and my friends and I used to play the demo over and over and over. I'll text them and see if I can figure out what it was. That was like the only time a game's really like spooked me a little bit. But when I do scary VR shit, I can't get through it.
Yeah.
Like if you're in just like a dark room and you don't know what's gonna happen next, I always bail.
I don't.
Spooky.
Well, and it's not even that it's spooky. It's that you're just anticipating the jump scare.
Exactly.
And that's not scary.
I hate that. I hate that that's what horror movies have become.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is already a dead horse.
The game, it feels like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and maybe I'm just saying that because I've seen a whole bunch of I've seen a lot of the previews and stuff, and you got like this weird family, and it's creepy, and like the house is really gross. It feels like it all takes place in Louisiana Bayou, and it all feels very, it feels like it's part of the bayou.
Okay.
It feels very gross and grody and moldy and disgusting. It feels like it's a living thing. It feels like it's a biological thing.
So almost like Manhattan is a character, like New York's a character in the game.
Are you trying to sound like a? What were you doing right there?
Well, that's always the cliche snobby movie.
Oh yeah. I don't think it's a cliche. I think that's irrelevant. Like in BioShock, Rapture is a character.
Oh yeah. So the Bayou is a character.
I think the house is a character.
Okay.
You're
giving away a lot right now.
Not really.
Save
I haven't played
it
that
for
much
next
of it.
week. Cram it.
Cram it?
Yeah, cram it with your shiny cake.
God, shiny cake. That's the new
inside joke.
Inside joke, shiny cake.
There's a really shiny cake here.
Cake.
I really wanted a bite, and I saw somebody walk off with the entire.
What did you describe that person as?
A really hungry guy just came in there and.
No, it wasn't the words I heard.
And just took.
What were the words you used?
And just took the entire rest of this cake.
What were the words you used?
Big asshole.
You don't have to mention the other. You don't have to mention the second part. Just mention what were the words you used to describe this person.
Tremendous fat man who came in and took the entire cake. I wanted just one bite.
A tremendous fat man.
He came in and took the entire cake and walked out with it, and I just wanted one bite. And I walked in right as he threw the box away and walked out with his plate. I almost said something like,
full of shiny cake.
Can I get just one bite before you walk out of there, dude?
What voice is that?
That's just me. Just want some cake.
Who's that?
I don't know, man. I just really want some cake, man.
Just want some cake?
Yeah.
Hey.
This is me doing an impression of people doing an impression of you.
Hey.
The Trey impression is basically just fake
Austin.
Tiger.
My dad.
Oh, yeah, the patio bars.
Yeah, it's a terrible impression. I'm fine with it.
It sounds nothing like you.
No.
Some of the impressions are really good, but doing this, you don't talk like this.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
How you doing?
Oh,
I got gout.
It's me, Trey.
Hey. It's me, Trey. I got gout, guys. Hey.
You have gout?
No.
Oh.
I did.
You did?
I did, like
so
a
did
few
Cash.
years ago. I know. I consoled Cash about it.
Did
we
you have
talked
too
about
much rich fatty meats?
I might have had too much rich fatty meats.
Like liver
burgers.
and gizzards.
Gizzards?
Yep.
No.
I saw a King of the Hill episode all about gout. Bobby kept going to this.
He did have gout.
Yep.
Bobby did have gout.
Kept going to this Italian restaurant, and all he was getting was liver and stuff, and it gave him gout.
And gizzards.
He couldn't go to the prom.
Oh, no, Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby Hill.
Yeah.
Hi, it's me, Bobby Hill. I got gout.
That's really good.
A lot of beer and cheeseburgers, which I don't really eat and
Oh,
drink
God,
that
yeah,
much.
that'll give you gout.
I don't really eat that many burgers or drink that many beers that much anymore.
All you have is naked chicken chalupas.
Naked chicken chalupas, that's all I got.
That's right. You think anyone's ever had sex with a naked chicken chalupa?
Anyway, what I've been playing also is, I don't think anyone's had sex with a naked chicken chalupa.
Okay, we'll give it time.
Yeah, eventually it'll happen.
It's just like squishy and warm.
It's very warm and squishy.
Yeah.
It didn't taste that good. It wasn't that great.
It was okay.
It
It was food.
Yeah.
Sure.
It was
Technically food.
something like food.
It nourished me.
It nourished you for a little
I
bit.
don't need breakfast in the morning now.
You're good.
Good
You were
to go.
good. Good to go. So anyway, I've been playing a little bit of Resident Evil 7.
Cool.
I mean, I've been playing stuff on and off on my new PC.
Your PS4?
My PC.
Oh, your PC.
My
Yeah.
PC.
Oh, did you get that thing worked out from last week?
I guess.
Did Tim's
It's just,
bullshit advice not do anything?
I mean, it's fine now. It's not been doing that at all. So I don't know. It's okay. I think I got the problem fixed, I suppose.
Sounds like
Because it's
it.
not been doing it, so it's fine now.
My mic is broken.
Why is your mic broke? Oh, shoot.
This whole thing just came
Oh,
off.
no.
So,
That's, I can still hear you.
we all good?
Yeah,
But
it's just,
what about my peas?
Ooh.
Are my peas all fucked
Your
up now?
peas are all fucked. You don't want to fuck up your P's and Q's.
Hold on, I'm reattaching.
All right, he's reattaching his thing. So, no, it's working well. I've been playing a lot of stuff on there. Like I played Thumper. I played Super Hot.
How you liking
This is
Super
great.
Hot?
I like Super Hot a lot. It's actually
Okay.
really good, yeah. I'm a really big fan of Super
Have you
Hot.
played Bridge Architect thing where you gotta
No.
drive the car on the bridge? That looks
No.
pretty fun.
I want to get sort of an open world game I could just F around in because
Oh,
I have a lot of what?
you like space, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you want open world that you can F
No,
around in?
don't
Have
say
I got
it.
that game
Don't
for you?
say it!
Star Fox 64.
Oh, that's good. You know what? Funny thing is, I downloaded the Project 64 ROM and played through Star Fox.
There you go.
Yeah. So.
That's a game you can beat in an hour.
It is. Andros is really tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hitting those fucking hands. And
Dude, that's tough.
when he eats you, there's-
Especially because, you have to fight Star Wolf, and then that's a fucking bitch.
what the heck?
What the heck?
What the heck?
You
How did
can't
you...
get me. I am the great Leon.
Andros is gonna have a word. Oh, what is it?
Andros.
Yeah, Andros is really hard. Like when he does that thing where he like sucks you off. You know?
Yeah.
Like there's no escaping it.
And then you gotta fight the freaking eyeballs.
Yeah, and the
just,
brain.
God.
Oh,
It's
it's
tough.
too spooky.
I love the dad at the end. He's so creepy. He has the
I know.
sunglasses on. He's like, "Hello, Fox." Dad?
What?
What? Slippy sucks too.
Help me!
I always thought it was a girl, Slippy.
No,
It's a dude.
everyone thinks Slippy, Kirby, and Jigglypuff
Or gay.
are girls.
Oh yeah. Kirby's. No, I always thought Kirby was a dude.
Is that big dick?
Got that big dick. So I've been playing that. I've been playing little bits and pieces. See, I think my problem is I don't stick with the game.
Why not?
I don't know. I just feel like I have so much I gotta do that I don't really stick with one thing
Yeah,
for a long period of time, at least.
I think when I get home, I'm gonna download that Bridge game.
Mm-hmm.
That seems
Or
pretty
maybe you
fun.
could play Resident Evil 7
You can shut your mouth.
for that stupid review thing we gotta eat next week.
Why don't we just tell TC to shove it?
We
Why
should
don't we
tell
review
TC to-
TC?
Let's review TC.
Okay,
Okay, we'll get all his audio that he's ever done and review him.
65 thumbs down.
Wow, that's a score if there ever was one.
4 thumbs up.
That's a score, man. So I've been playing like Witcher, a little bit of
Okay.
Witcher on there. I have Mass Effect, both Mass Effect 1 and 2 on there. I got LA Noire on there. I haven't been playing those because I need to record those. I need to figure out my recording situation because the whole issue that even started this whole problem was that the shadow play is not. I don't have shadow play
Right.
because the driver's updated. So I got to figure out a good way to record screen capture. I know OBS is free, but the quality's not that great, so I want to try to find something. Played a little bit of Portal again. I downloaded that the other day just to check it out on there, just to play something cool.
You excited for the Half-Life 3 Portal 3 movie?
Yeah, I'm really excited for that.
It's actually Valve has actually
really
said that they're doing that.
I mean, I heard talks about Portal movie. I don't know. That'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Video game movies, that's a whole topic we've gone through before.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you get a right director and a right story and something, I think you got to do a game that's... I think you have to do something, based on a game, not necessarily the story and all that, Something that's okay, this is a cool concept. We'll make a movie out of this concept. I think Portal would be kind of interesting to do.
Yeah. There's enough character in those characters.
Yeah. Enough lore.
It's not like
that. I say BioShock would be good because the story is Rapture. I think you can make that into an interesting movie.
It's not like Prince of Persia where it's just non-talking white man.
Or like a game that has Uncharted or The Last of Us, which are Uncharted is Indiana Jones and The Last of Us is Children of Men in the Road. We already have those movies. We don't need another movie of
I think,
like that.
Yeah, The Last of Us would be cool.
But again, though, it's just if you made The Last of Us into a movie, it's just another post-apocalyptic zombie movie.
Yeah,
it's Children of Men meets The Road meets zombie something. 28 Days Later.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Those people aren't actually dead though. In 28 Days Later.
Well, they're not dead in this either.
Oh.
They're it's a fungus that entraps them. And they
Spoilers.
go crazy. Not really a spoiler.
Oh God! I scratched my nose. Now I got naked chicken chalupa spice in my nose.
No, that's not good.
Cancel the podcast.
Cancel it. So yeah, I've been playing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I cannot wait till the Switch, man. That's coming up pretty soon.
I know. I'm counting the days. We got less than a month.
Got less than a month. We got Horizon Zero Dawn coming out on the 28th. Then a few days later, it's the Switch and the Legend of Zelda. Actually, Legend of Zelda, they just a few days ago. What is this? Zelda development is complete. So I think they went gold. They went gold. So Zelda is a real thing now. It's a real game going to come to us on March 3rd.
Remember when it was supposed to be January 15?
Or 14 for that matter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Why did they even say that?
Because they're Nintendo.
That's true.
They always do that.
Oh, plus with the Chinese New Year, the calendar's off for them, and
Oh, I think it's just a kind of an epidemic of video games where they announce things too early, and then they're always being delayed and delayed and delayed. So Bethesda did a cool thing with Fallout 4 where they said, "Oh, it's coming out in a few months," and it did.
Yep.
That's how it should be. But I think a delayed game is fine. There's nothing wrong with a game being delayed. I think expectations rise, and maybe people might be less interested. But I think Zelda's a whole different animal. People love Zelda. Let's see if it sells systems, but because I know Skyward Sword really underperformed.
Really?
Yeah, Skyward Sword did, but
considered one of the best Zelda games.
Skyward Sword?
Yeah.
It's not considered one of the best Zelda games.
Really?
Yeah.
It has almost perfect scores across the board.
Because it's Zelda. It got perfect scores across the board because it's Zelda, and people have a boner for Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely not. Every Zelda game's a 10, but as far as Zelda games, it's not the best.
Well, I really enjoyed it and thought it was one of the best Zelda games I'd played.
So you played Skyward Sword?
Yeah, why wouldn't I have?
Okay.
I played everything with Triforce Heroes and Zelda 2.
Play Zelda 2.
No.
I say you need to play that.
No.
I don't know. I have my problems with Skyward Sword. I mean, we could talk about those problems here.
Yeah, do it. Like what? What do you hate?
I didn't like it was very repetitive. You had 3 areas you could go to, and it was very small. The areas weren't very big. You could explore. I didn't like Skyloft that much. Thought it was very small. I thought the areas were really small. I felt, again, repetitive. And they try to be oh, you can complete them in any order you want. Well, that doesn't really make me feel like it's open. It just makes me feel like you can complete them any way you want. It doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like Link Between Worlds where you could literally go to any dungeon you wanted to, early on in the game. It was just like, yeah, pick these 3 areas. I hated the Spirit Realm. Hated that. The Spirit Realm, you had to get the little, I forgot what they were, but you had to get those little, like, pieces, and you got those, like, the Guardians. They would wake up and just automatically kill you. I hated that.
Are you thinking of Twilight Princess?
No, I'm thinking of Skyward Sword.
Teardrops?
The teardrop. That is Skyward Sword, the teardrops. What are you thinking of?
No, the teardrops are in Twilight Princess. You have the little grapevine, you got to collect the...
No, it's the same concept. It's the same concept in Skyward Sword. It's terrible.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not the Twilight Realm, it's the Spirit Realm. I think they copied it from Twilight Princess. No, Skyward Sword just...
Oh, I do remember now, yes.
Yeah. Yes. I liked it. I enjoyed playing it. I had a good time playing it. I just didn't really like it that much. Like, it was I liked Twilight Princess a lot more than that.
Yeah, Twilight Princess was good.
Yeah, I think that's very underrated too.
Yeah,
people
Skyward Sword has a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
On IGN.
93
on Metacritic.
Yeah. But that doesn't, it's still a great game. It's just, I mean, it's also a product of the whole motion control stupid stuff, and so it's going to be very hard for that game to port anywhere if they ever wanted to do that. If they wanted to do that, give that game non-motion controls, because that game is built with motion controls in mind.
Right.
So that's going to be tough. I don't know. I just, I did not care for it as much as other Zelda games. I mean, I had a fun time playing it. That was when I was playing it when I was a promotions guy here at the station. So I would like to do a promotions thing, come on and play it.
Damn, that was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. A few years ago. But, yeah, I mean, if it's one of your favorite, I don't, I'm not going to begrudge you for that. I'm not going to begrudge you for liking it. Just let people like things. Other news, if you want to, I don't know, we could rank our favorite Zelda games. We can do that.
Okay.
No, you don't want to do that? So it looks like this year, E3 2017 will officially be open to the public, and tickets for the event will go on sale next week.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Now, I always thought it was public. I did not know you had to have a press pass to get in.
It's sort of like medical marijuana in California. It's open. It's you could get your way through it if you really wanted to. You could have a blog and say, "Hey, I'm a blogger. Give me a pass."
I mean, you did write for that one website you did that GameCube article.
I did do that GameCube article. That should have got me a pass.
Could have shown them that at the door.
Honestly, dude, like when I was that age, I was wanting to go to E3, and I started doing a website. I wanted to get a job at Best Buy, anything to get me in there. And so that was always sort of my dream as a kid. And once I kind of had that dark period, I didn't really care as much. But now I always kind of wanted to go. Like if I ever had the opportunity, that'd be great. But now it's like I working here at the station, it'll be very easy to get a pass.
Cool.
Because I was gonna ask Soroy, and Soroy's all good with it. And Killer, I even talked to Killer about it, and he's like, if you want to, need someone to write you something.
Nice.
So yeah, we got an in to go if we want to go.
Well, now we can just go.
Well, here's the thing. So the E3. All right. So consumer. I'm reading this on IGN.com, by the way. Consumer passes go on sale at the E3 website on February 13th at 12 p.m. 9 a.m. Eastern Time. 15,000 tickets will be available for the price of $249 each, while the first 1,000 tickets will be available for $149.
Okay.
Owners of the passes will get access to the E3 show floor and other events, including gamer events and discussions with leading game figures at LA Live, through a partnership between Entertainment Software Association and Jeff Keighley. More specifics on the event and discussions will be announced at a later date. Although the event is open to the public, E3 2017 will have a central media and business component, including a dedicated entrance and VIP business lounge. ESA has taken steps towards making E3 public in the past. Last year, E3 2016 was free, ticketed sales. And the E3 live thing last year was like a disaster. It was pretty bad. It was weird. I watched a Giant Bomb video today on it, and it was just really weird, kind of lame. So it's open to the public, but I listened to a few shows and discussions today from like people in the industry, like journalists and people that go to E3 all the time. And it sounds like it's going to be more of a hassle than anything because it's going to be a lot more crowded. It doesn't, the people that are the people that are going to get in, these, the consumers, they don't get to go to the press conferences, which is like the best part of E3 is the press conferences. Because the show floor, it's, unless you have business, you're doing business, you're getting like appointments, like behind closed doors appointments, you're really not seeing much. And what you're seeing, you're going to wait 2 hours for. So I want to go. No, like hands down. I know you want to go. And if we get media passes, we can maybe try to get into some of these behind closed door meetings.
Okay.
We could go to the press conferences. Something I really want to do. I mean, we'd have to figure it all out. And we have more of a chance with media passes, I think, than just regular consumer passes.
You think Project Scorp will be there?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. I want to see that.
All right. So, I mean, it's great for the consumer. If I wasn't working at the station and I was just a dude, well, I am just a dude, but if I didn't have some kind of like in with saying that I'm media, and I'm quoting media, I'm two-finger quotes media.
You're media.
I guess we're media.
Yeah.
But I think that the whole getting to go there, be on the show floor would be awesome. Pay the tickets, but I think for us, we could, get the media pass. But yeah, it's an interesting deal. It's definitely showing that there's a change of E3, a big change. It's kind of been waning, not in popularity, but it's been sort of changing throughout the years, it seems like, because there's so many other events now, and there's so many other ways to talk to the consumer.
The internet.
Yes. There's so many other ways to talk to the consumer. Companies can talk directly to the consumer now. You got, Twitter and YouTube and all that. So it just, the whole landscape has been changing, and there's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Mobile strike.
Get to the job.
That was really good.
Yeah, thank you. It was a good one. It's interesting they're opening it up to the public. I mean, let's see how this works. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to be worth it. I think it would be, if you really want to go, it's worth it. But
yeah,
I don't think, from what I've heard, I don't think you should be expecting, to be playing all the newest, secretest games and meeting all these people. I think it's going to be a little different experience for...
well, that sucks.
Yeah, consumer and media.
Well, then we got to get media passes.
Yeah, that's what we got to do. We're going to get the media passes. Don't worry. Look at those.
I'm not worried.
You better be worried.
I'm really worried.
That's a cool deal. It's, it was funny because when we did that E3 show for Blow the Cartridge, Mike Soro was like, it's only getting bigger, and it's like, well, not really.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He just
it's fine.
What's his
it's
deal?
all good. It's whatever. He's selling the show. He's doing good.
Exactly.
He's selling it. He's a hype man. No, I don't mean to like say that as a derogatory way, but like he's definitely a hype man. Like he hype up something really well.
He learned it from
really
Norm.
well no, he's great at that. He can really and that, like, a lot of people that take it are really great at that. They can take something that's sort of like, and then like make it seem really cool.
Right.
So I think that's a really good trait to have.
Yeah.
I think it's a cool deal for people who want to go. I don't have much of an opinion because I've never been to E3, so I don't know how it's going to change or be different. But we're planning on going, so we'll definitely have a show.
SGC Live.
That's different. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. The funny thing is SGC is another event.
SGC 64 Live.
SGC Live.
There we go.
Super GamesCast Live. We're going to have fun. We're going to do fun things.
We're gonna make fun.
We're going to make some fun.
That's right.
So, yeah, that's the news. The news.
Thanks,
news.
Trey. We don't have any Twitter questions, do we?
We don't. I forgot to ask for Twitter questions.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So no Twitter questions.
I guess we'll just call it then. No more show.
Well, I was going to ask you a question about nostalgia, but fuck it.
All right, no, hit me with it. Go ahead.
When is nostalgia bad, Austin? I've been asking that question today. When is it a bad thing?
When you let it interfere with your judgment.
Well, do you think that we are too over nostalgic?
I think sometimes.
You know, like, because I can go back and play any game I want to right now. Yeah. You know, I can go watch any movie I want to right now.
Mm-hmm.
It really does. Is that positive? Is that a good thing? Like, are we kind of losing nostalgia a little bit?
Maybe. I like nostalgia. I think it's good.
Yeah.
What good is nostalgia if you don't exercise it?
Mm-hmm.
And the only way to exercise it is to watch that stuff.
Yeah.
And as long as you take care not to overexpose yourself, it'll remain nostalgic to you, and you can enjoy that into eternity. So,
thank you, Austin.
In short, no.
It's not bad. It's good.
Right.
Okay. What about Make America Great Again?
Now that's perfect.
That's perfect nostalgia?
Perfect the way it is.
It's perfect. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. I sold all these hats.
It's so perfect.
We've got the best cord on these hats.
We got a little rope on the hats.
The rope on the hat, you hang it up. You can tie something up with it. It's a great hat.
It's a great hat.
It's the number one hat.
Number one. It's the best hat.
You know what it says on the front?
Make America great again.
Again.
So
that's right. We used to be great. Not now. It's gonna be great again.
It's gonna be great. When Obama took office, not great.
We
when
were
I took
perfect.
Office, great.
Until January 21st, 2009. Then we were not great. Then I took office.
We're great.
Now we're great again.
Okay. We're so great. We're the greatest.
These are great topical impressions we're doing.
No, I just been, debating the whole nostalgia thing, because it seems like definitely, the internet takes advantage of nostalgia a lot. And that's great. And I like nostalgia, definitely. I've been singing Disney songs all weekend.
Ew.
Yeah. It's a fucking cancer.
My favorite music is all based in nostalgia.
Yeah.
You ever listen to Vaporwave?
Yes.
Cool. That's what I'm into.
Yeah.
That's all I'm into.
All you're into?
All nostalgia based.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, most of the songs I like are kind of old. It's all nostalgic. And a lot of the movies I like are old.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd say that. But I mean, when is it bad, though? When is it, like, dangerous? Not dangerous, but bad.
When you let it get in the way of exploring new things.
Yeah, okay.
I think. You're only going to play Mario 64 for the rest of your life, never going to touch Mario Sunshine, then you got a problem.
Mm-hmm. Huge.
Eh.
Yeah.
Kiss me.
Yeah. What song are we going to sing to end this?
We can just play some Vaporwave.
No. Oh, by the way.
Yeah.
We are now on Google Play.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
so
I'll be the judge of that.
We are on iTunes and Google Play and SoundCloud.
So what do I search for? Let's see.
Super GamesCast 64.
Is that one word?
Super GamesCast. GamesCast is one word, then 64.
Okay, I'm searching. No results found.
We should be on there.
Movies, books, and music. Hold on.
No, podcasts.
Okay, that didn't work either. Hold on. I don't see a podcast tab or anything. Movies and TV, music, books, account. Yeah, Trey, how do I...
There should be a podcast app. Look for a podcast app on Google Play. We should be there. We are now on Google Play.
Well, good.
On Goggle Play.
Goggle Play.
Check it out. Go on your little phone there and look.
I just tried. It didn't work.
God damn it. Well, we're supposed to be on there.
All right.
And you can listen to our podcast there on Google Play and iTunes and SoundCloud.
Sweet.
And MySpace.
Awesome.
Yeah. We got a MySpace.
Yeah, we're just myspace.com/
MySpace.
SGC64.
Yep. Who are your top 8 friends?
David.
Mm-hmm.
Dean.
Mm-hmm.
Adam.
Mm-hmm.
John Mickle, myself. I had a second account.
Okay.
Catherine Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of the chicks.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry, you're not on there.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna bring that up, but now you brought it up, and I'm pissed.
I made sure you weren't.
Okay.
I had a friend who made 8 identical copies of his account, and then just made his top 8 all those guys.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
My friend David and I used to play a game where we would click on our top 8, like one of the people in our top 8, and then whoever that person was, we'd click on someone in their top 8, and we'd keep clicking until we'd like get all the way to like California or something, and then we'd try to find our way back.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a really enjoyable time.
Yeah, we never found our way back.
No, I bet you didn't. It's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Sad.
Really.
It's sad.
Yeah.
Who are my top 8?
Let's see. Ivanka.
Number 1.
Ivanka.
Melania.
Bannon.
Bannon.
The rest are Steve Bannon.
Steve Bannon. And then Mike Pence.
I just let Steve Bannon take over my MySpace. He sets everything for me.
He's great.
He's got AFI as the music in the background.
He's so good. He looks like a post-apocalyptic villain.
He does.
He looks like the villain of the Hunger Games or something.
He's collected all the radioactive carrots left, and he's stockpiled them, and you got to beat him. And
he looks like he runs the Hunger Games.
Yeah, he does.
Mm-hmm. He looks like a villain, super villain.
Well, he kind of is.
Kind of is.
Yeah.
Is Trump a super villain?
I don't know.
Trump is an 80s villain.
Yeah.
He's an 80s villain. Like, literally, he's an 80s villain.
Yeah.
Like, I think he actually, Biff and Back to the Future 2 is based off Trump.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I helped Kevin find where the lobby was. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. In Home Alone 2. I
put it in
the right way.
I saw that.
I
helped him out.
Fuck all you.
So why didn't you call security? Hey, there's a kid wandering around by himself. Why didn't you help him out?
Because when I was a young man, J.P. Morgan ran into me at the hotel, and he pointed me in the direction of the lobby, and turned me into the man that I am today.
That's a good answer.
That's right.
You really are qualified.
Exactly.
What about your your decisions, Trump?
What about him?
They're not great.
I don't make any decisions.
Who does?
Okay. Steve Bannon hands me papers and I sign them.
Ooh, it's creepy.
That's all I gotta do.
Why do you like Steve Bannon so much?
It makes me feel good.
You can find our podcast on iTunes and SoundCloud. And
Google Play now,
apparently.
We do a lot of topical impressions.
Topical impressions humor. We sometimes talk about video games.
Yeah.
I'm starting to learn. We sometimes do that. But a lot of times we just shoot the shit like friends. We're kind of like friends.
Look, come March 3rd, we'll have more to talk about.
Yeah, that's the only thing you want to talk about, so we'll talk about that.
Thanks. Oh, but and Horizon Zero Dawn is before.
Yeah, so I'll be able to talk about that.
Wait a couple weeks, we'll talk about that. Wait another week, we'll talk about Switch. Then wait until Project Scorp comes out, we'll talk about that.
Probably not talk about that.
Why not?
Because it's something I want to talk about.
I'm psyched.
Well, that's just you.
Well, then I'll start my own podcast.
You know what? I'm going to start my own podcast.
Super GamesCast 32.
I'm going to start it called AustinSucks.com.
Well, I'm going to make TreySucks.biz.
Well, I'm going to make Augie's little fuck.org.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do TreySucks.gov. So it's officially sanctioned by me, Steve Bannon.
Oh, no. Steve Bannon?
Yeah.
He sanctioned it?
Yeah, he did.
All right. We're over an hour.
Oh, God.
I think we need to go.